Okay, guys, I know it's been a while since I've done any kind of videos, but I've been taking a break from YouTube for a while just because I've been dealing with a lot of BS with my disability checks and stuff like that. So I was annoyed and angry with that, so I didn't want to come to YouTube and like be kind of off-putting. So that's where I've been. That's why I haven't been doing videos. But today I'm going to do a video talking about my thoughts on Yu Hakusho the anime and why I think it's worth watching. And already did a couple videos, filmed this a couple different times, but I just ramble way too much. So I'm going to try to condense it down into like a 10-15 minute video to why I think this anime still holds up 20, 30 years later, depending on like where you're watching it and what time you're watching. So if you like this video, please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, all that good stuff. And click the bell button for all notifications so you get notified when I upload videos. You guys know the drill. Anyway, let's get on with this video and talk about Yusuke Urameshi and his journey with being spirit detective and all this other weird jazz he has to go through. So basically, Yu Hakusho in a nutshell is basically about Yusuke Urameshi and a bunch of his friends and frenemies, I guess, helping him be spirit detective and basically him learning more about how to harness his spirit energy and more about himself. Um, by that I mean learning more about his ancestry. I'll put it that way. I don't want to spoil too much because I know there's still some people out there that haven't seen this and may want to watch it. But overall, this anime is pretty damn good, and I'm glad my wife actually bought this thing for herself because she bought it for herself. She's always been a fan of Yu Hakusho. I mean, for crap's sake, the background wallpaper on her cell phone is a freaking picture of Hiei. So, like, she's been a diehard Yu fan for a long time, as long as I've known her at least. So, like, she's always talked about, like, oh, I should watch Yu Yu Hakusho. And I'm like, well, if you ever buy it and it's in a complete box set or something, I'll watch it then. And it came out on Blu-ray in the 30th anniversary box set, and here we are doing this video. So that's why I'm doing this video, just talking about it. So that's kind of why I've watched it. But anyway, going back to the anime itself. So basically, like the first season, is just basically him learning about being a spirit detective and coming back to life after sacrificing himself, all that good stuff. And then we get to the juicy stuff in season 2, the Dark Tournament stuff. The part of the series that most people gush about and talk about. But I actually like the series completely as a whole. I don't think it really falls like down in quality until like towards the end, towards the Three Kings stuff. But the Dark Tournament stuff is definitely the best part of the anime because of just the action, the amount of action. There's less story, there's less talking, there's less exposition. It's more just straight, to put it like Yusuke would, ass kicking, basically. Um, but I can definitely see why people enjoy the Dark Tournament Saga most out of all of it because it's got the most action. But that being said, like Chapter Black does as well, but there's more like exposition, story stuff with that. There's more filler. But the filler with Yu Yu is different than the filler you're probably used to with other animes like Dragon Ball Z, for instance. Like, it doesn't take 20 episodes for Yusuke to do something like it does with Goku with Namek and Frieza or whatever. It seems to move at a fairly snappy pace because I think it's like 110 episodes or something like that. Um, so like it's fairly condensed. Um, it's a fairly condensed anime, but that being said, I also think the story is pretty well written and the character arcs are pretty cool. Like learning about Hiei's origins and the Three Kings saga and Kurama with all the Yoko Kurama stuff and his true form and him having to juggle like his human form Soichi with his demon form Kurama and being basically a reincarnation of Yoko and all that stuff. That's cool. And then spoiler alert for those who don't want to know, Yusuke eventually learns that he has demon ancestry, so he basically has demon in his blood, so he's basically part demon. So you don't learn that till after like the end of chapter by basically. And the Three Kings is when he goes to Demon World and all that jazz with Ryzen happens. So I just think the character arcs are pretty well done. And like Yusuke's relationship with everybody, you can see it develop into a friendship and an actual mutual love for each other. Talking about Keiko, his love interest in the show, because early on you can tell they like each other, but Yusuke is more like, I don't want to deal with girls right now. But towards the end, he promises Keiko that he'll come back in 3 years and marry her, and that's basically what he does. They don't say they get married, but you assume it. You assume that they're gonna get married because of the way the show ends. Um, but yeah, the nice thing is you also get the two OVAs that were previously undubbed and I think unreleased in the U.S. in any form. I don't think they were ever even officially like released because I think they got released in like 2008 or something like that in Japan, and they're really short, like 14-minute mini episodes, I guess. The first one is basically a prequel to Hiei and Kurama's first meeting, to where like I guess Kurama's like 12 or 11 or something, and he's basically living his human life, but he knows like the older Kurama gets, if you don't know, the more he realized that he actually had like demon powers. So like he by that point he knew that, but I don't know. I guess it was kind of neat to see how they first met, but you don't really need to watch it. It's just a basic like standard OVA. Doesn't really have anything to do with the main story. But the last OVA kind of does, but it's still kind of stupid. Like both these OVAs are kind of inconsequential and really don't need to be a thing. But like I said, put them on there is cool, but like kind of dumb because they don't really add much. But the second one, All or Nothing, is basically about Yusuke being called back to spirit world because Koenma and Botan and a few other people get kidnapped and by these bombers or terrorists or something, and he has to go free them. But unbeknownst to him, they have a bomb that has like 3 buttons on it, and if he picks the right one, it doesn't blow up. But if he doesn't, he'll basically die. So he goes there. Well, his spirit does. They astral project which is kind of cool that they mentioned astral projection in the anime. But the astral projector, like him, Kuwabara, Hiei, and Kurama, go there. Him and Kurama are the only ones that have to astral project. Hiei and Kurama can go there whenever because they're demons. So whatever. Anyway, they go there. They get into the room. I don't want to spoil it, but basically he picks the right button to shut it off, and then it basically ends the same way the series does. And I'm not going to spoil it just in case people don't know, but it basically ends the same way. I don't know what the point of it was. I really don't. Because I was like, what was the point of that? Like, I don't know. Like, it's cool to see OVAs actually get dubbed. Because from my knowledge, a lot of animes don't really get their OVAs like officially dubbed by the company that originally dubbed it, like Funimation Crunchyroll. Probably never had plans to dub this OVA until the 30th anniversary box set came out. Just like Dragon Ball Z never dubbed the Plan to Eradicate the Saiyans OVA. I'm pretty sure that's the only Dragon Ball Z OVA that I can think of off the top of my head. That's the only like official one that actually had like got released on a VHS tape in Japan or something. It was a tie-in to one of the Famicom games. So, I don't know if like the manga touched on some of that stuff in the Yu Hakusho manga. Because honestly, I'm never going to read the manga. And I know my wife won't because she doesn't read manga that much anymore. So I never plan to read the manga. If someone wants to let me know in the comments that has read the manga, if it goes into that stuff, let me know because I'm mildly curious if any of that even existed. But yeah, overall, Yu Hakusho is actually pretty damn good. It's probably my second favorite anime that I've watched so far. And I don't really watch too much anime, guys, to be honest with you. Like, this is the first anime I've watched, like, that's new to me in probably over a decade, because I normally don't check out a lot of animes. But my wife insisted, so I did. And I'm glad I did, because it gave us a chance to like reconnect and all that. So it was kind of nice to spend time with her and watch that anime with her. So overall, I give it an 8 out of 10. It's pretty solid. Story is really, really solid. It gets kind of rushed towards the end, but I understand why. But it kind of falls apart there a little bit. But overall, it's a pretty solid anime. I highly recommend it, especially if you like Dragon Ball and One Piece and Naruto. If you haven't watched Yu Yu and you've watched all those, like, why have you watched all those and not this one? But I'm glad I watched it. It's super good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay in the background of some Yu Hakusho games that you guys probably don't know exist for the Super Famicom. So I put footage of the one I actually understood how to play, because I got like 40 minutes of footage, but I didn't know how to play the first two games, because I was like, what the F am I even doing? So, hope you guys enjoy the gameplay stuff. If you don't, let me know, but if you don't mind it, that's fine. But I just didn't feel like being on camera today. I just didn't feel like being on camera, so I'll give you guys a little bit of gameplay. Hope you guys will like that. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think about Yu Yu Hakusho. Is there any other animes that are relatively short, like 100 episodes or less, that you guys think I should watch? Leave them in the comments below. If you guys think I would like them, I might check them out, do a video on them. Who knows? If this video does pretty well, I'll definitely do more videos like this. But let me know what you guys think about this anime. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting my channel on Patreon and just supporting me in general. Because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this every day and want to keep doing it every day. Thank you to my membership people for supporting the channel. Really helps out the channel a lot, especially when it comes to monetization stuff. So thank you guys so much for supporting, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Sorry it's been so long since I've done a video, but I'll try to be better about it in the future and just try to put content for you guys out there when I have stuff I want to talk about. Let me know if you guys like this kind of video and would like to see more, and what other kind of videos you would like to see me do. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Peace.